Today I am going to share with you ways to stop comparing yourself to others so you may live a happier life.
Nacola for battles won. Nacola is the one.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing wonderful today. My name is Nacola. If you're coming here for the first time, welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I speak on psychological and social issues, psychosocial issues affecting humanity, as well as I motivate, inspire, and educate to help you along your journey. I speak on issues such as depression, anxiety, single parenting, abuse, and whatever else concerns us as humans. Thank you so much to my subscribers for your continued support. Please subscribe and click the notification bell for more videos. I just want you to be aware of that. Comparison is a thief of joy, they say. When I was in my teenage years, where I'm from, they would compare being fat and rosy to being healthy. I'm sure they must have changed their mind by now, because fatness doesn't necessarily mean great health, and it still doesn't mean that you're not healthy. When I was younger, I was skinny, and I have one sister who would criticize me all the time that I was skinny. Now, thinking about me being slim and looking at everyone else around me and they're plummy and fat, I started comparing myself to others. Back in the day, we used to take a taxi cab, and one day, me with my skinny self, I went into the taxi and I saw this young lady, but she was very much older than I was, obviously, to me, and she was well proportioned and she looked great. She had nice strong legs and a nice body. And I said, I want to be like her. And so I used to literally pray, just because that voice kept coming at me that I was too skinny, right? And so I would literally pray, Lord, please help me to put on weight. I want to look like that girl that I saw in the taxi. So you know what happened? Years went by and I was no longer a teenager. And the weight kept creeping up slowly, bit by bit, bit by bit. And I started feeling satisfied with myself a little bit. Yes, I'm putting on weight. After a while, I started putting on weight, and I realized that I am not able to fit in the beautiful clothes in the stores like I used to. My feet were getting bigger. And so I had to change out all my clothes after a while and get new clothes. This dream of becoming fatter was no longer in my head. I said, no, this cannot continue. But I did not really know how to lose weight. I was eating a lot. Sometimes I would exercise and the weight would go down. And so I became an adult. And I noticed that the weight now has staying power. It just isn't going down. So now we have to create the plans that we need to lose the weight. We have to exercise more. And I said, this is not fun. This comparison game or war is as old as humanity. You have friends who compare their husbands to each other. You have one friend whose husband is doing great, as she portrays. Then you have another whose husband isn't really cutting her the slack or isn't as proactive as the other husband. And then you start to compare your lives, but the grass isn't necessarily greener on the other side. What you have to learn to be satisfied with it, or else, you won't be happy. When you compare yourself to others, it depletes you of your self-worth, your growth. Some people compare themselves to others, and it is just plain envy. You want what somebody else has. We compare our net worth in this day and age, and so everyone wants to be seen or have value. comparing yourself to others will deplete your sense of value. You notice Vogue or Hollywood sense of beauty change over the years. When I was growing up, they never had any dark skin models. Now someone came along and just changed the whole course. There are dark skin models, light skin models now. African Americans used to play the maids and the help in movies. Now we are playing the detective, the doctors, the lawyers. So the world's sense of beauty has changed and is changing. So you have to stay true to yourself. At the end of the day, you have to see yourself as beautiful. You have to be happy with where you are in life. Comparing yourself to others will just make you feel depressed, and you'll scroll through Instagram, you scroll through Facebook and all the other social media, and you see people who are more beautiful than you, people will be more brilliant than you, people will have more than you, they'll have their homes, people will have more beautiful cars. And so if you constantly compare yourself, even in terms of your body, so I compared myself to others where that was concerned, and I felt the pain of it. In this world, in this day and in this age, you can be anything you want to be and anything that makes you happy. That's what you need to go after. Never mind the neighbors, never mind your friends, never mind your colleagues, never mind social media. You know, you are who you are, and there is no one else like you. And I will always say that your hair is different, your fingers are different, your fingerprints, your nails, everything about you, your smile is totally different from anyone else. And the only person that will satisfy your soul is you, what you were created to be, what you were born to be on the inside. Yes, we all will dress up, we will put on a little makeup because that's the world standard of beauty, right? Living your life in somebody else's dream, it's a false sense of fulfillment. I've seen this white lady totally became black, became African. She totally became African. I've seen African Americans who I know from back home, and I see them and I just can't notice them because they are now white. So I am going to share with you some ways that can help you comparing yourself to others. Please click join to view the memberships and view the perks that I offer. Select from the best offer for you from the freelance department, and I will assist you in that area. One of the first ways that you can use to stop comparing yourself to others is to avoid the triggers and avoid what would necessarily just upset you, or you have the Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter, Reddit, and you see what will make you feel bad on it. So avoid those. So you will avoid friends, families, colleagues, I mentioned, and social media, who will cause you to feel less than yourself. If the friends are in your phones and they are thriving and you feel like you need to thrive more, you need to be in a better place based on your status, it is best to just deactivate, defriend, because it's making you unhappy, right? And anything that is making us unhappy, then we push it aside, or we have to learn how to facilitate our feelings so that we will not be offended when we see other people's growth. Remember that people's outside cannot be compared to our insides. Alright, so you may see the beautiful person and the beautiful cars, the beautiful homes, the wonderful husbands, but people pretend, and you cannot compare yourself to what you're seeing on the outside. Be who you are on the inside, grow on the inside, and this will help you to be more fulfilled. It will give you happiness. You can repeat your clothes. I've seen people who buy a new suit every single week. You'll see me come on here honestly and I'll be in the same clothes because it's ridiculous. I'm not gonna be buying a new clothes every time I need to do a video. No way. If you can't accept that, then don't watch. Remember, money doesn't buy happiness. The new clothes you are wearing, yes, of course, when you look good, you feel good. And money will temporarily buy happiness. Money will temporarily boost your joy. It will give you the things that you need in your life, but it cannot make you happy. And that's why you will find so many celebrities who are living their best lives, who are on the inside, they are not truly happy because the fame and the fortune and the money cannot help you. So it's just important to be grateful for what you have at the moment. Be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for where you're at. And if you don't like something, you just change it. You can use comparison as a form of motivation to improve your life on what really matters. So I know beautiful women who are kind, who are generous, who are great wives. And so it is okay to want to emulate those kind of characters because they promote character building. They can help you to improve your life. But comparing yourself to, so that it brings envy, it's just never a great feeling. And your life will be so much better from just emulating those beautiful ways that you see in your friends instead of envying them. Remember that the big house, the big cars, the family that you see, their life actually come with a certain value, a certain expense. And are you in that position? Am I in that position to want to have something like that? It's good to dream. I'm not gonna lie, it's good to dream. It's good to want something. It's good to aspire after something. It's great to want great things as a human being. But remember, I mentioned that, look, Hollywood wanted slim women. Now you have plus size women who are being elevated in the modeling industry, on television. You know, I see on TikTok that there are more people coming out being themselves. Here I am years later and I have on a few extra pounds and I would do anything to get it off. I'll do anything. So at the end of the day, I really wish that I'd maintained that slim me and not wanting to be like someone else. When you are yourself, you can live a better life, your best life. It will prevent depression and anxiety, and you will grow as an individual into a person better than you were yesterday. I see people who are always loving on social media and they are always together, and before you know it, they are getting a divorce. So you really can't compare yourself to others. In this life, people pretend to be something that they're not, and it's okay to be you. Comment below if you think comparison is a thief of joy, as Theodore Roosevelt once said. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching this video to the end, and please, I'll see you in the next. Generally, when you compare yourself to others, it robs you.
Seeking inspiration, needing motivation, Nacola is the one. Sharing tips to cope, bringing joy and hope. Nacola for battles won.